Hey there, welcome to the show. Welcome to the Wait Where Was I podcast. I'm Blake. This is Sam.
Hello.
This is an audio medium. You have to say words.
Yep, I forgot that part.
Hey, it is... What episode is this? 5, right?
This is the 5th one, yeah.
I'm going to do a coming up thing because I do have a slight idea of what is coming up today in the show. To start us off, I am now living in Auckland. If you're watching on video, you can check out our YouTube channel, Wait, Where Was I? I'm in a different place. I now live in Auckland.
Crazy. We're in the same part of the country for like a little while.
Yeah, but we're still, like a 1.5 hour drive away from each other?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, based on Auckland traffic, playing into the little fictional idea that we are recording this at 5 in the morning and releasing it at 6. It would be about a 2 hour drive between us.
Yep.
That's the worst part of Auckland. Like, today I was going for a drive and I'm in South Auckland. I was going to go onto the motorway into the city just to go for a drive up to Manakosi, where I'm going to uni in a couple of months. And I missed the motorway turn off, but I feel like that was like, I think my GPS did that to me on purpose.
Yeah.
I am horrified by the thought of even driving on the motorway. Like, just the thought of it horrifies me.
That's completely fair. I'm used to driving on motorways all the time because I used to regularly go like in and out of the city for like twice a week. So I don't have any fear. It's more like if I'm driving through central city area that I haven't been before and there's all the like different turn-offs, I'm like just confused.
I mean, like, the furthest that I've been on the motorway is Drury, because I live like north from Drury, I think, right? That is correct, isn't it? Without doxing myself.
My geography is terrible. I wouldn't be able to tell you.
Yeah, this is north from Drury, where I am, but I was so scared of driving on the motorway that I just, like, took the Drury turn off and drove through, like, 3 suburbs. Gotta love Great South Road. The crazy people and the sudden mergers.
Yep.
My sister, she asked me what it was like driving in Auckland, and I was just like, it's like, I said it's Topol, but people are angry and don't pay attention as much.
Yeah.
Was that my alarm? Okay, I think we're good. Sorry, my alarm just went off.
My reminder of record the podcast just went off.
That might be what my alarm was for. Actually, I think that was my wake up alarm.
Yeah, I woke up an hour ago, so.
I woke up at like 8. I went to bed at like 1 and woke up at 8.
I would have had 10 hours of sleep, I think, which is decent. I woke up at 7 and then fell asleep again for another 3 hours.
Yeah, that is fair. I mean, what I do, once my Ritalин's worn off, I was out driving around last night with some friends, and I got back, my Ritalin had like completely worn off. So I just went and jumped on my bed, just started watching YouTube, and then it was like 1 a.m. and then I was just like, oh yeah, I have stuff to do. Like, I have to brush my teeth and sleep.
Yep.
Yeah, shall we see how much sleep I got last night? Not that anyone is overly interested, but...
I wasn't wearing my watch, so I can't track it. Okay, that's pretty good.
My average sleep time is, I think, like 6 hours, which is so bad.
Mine was that when I was going to like school regularly, but now I just get like 8 to 10 hours a day because I don't often have stuff that early in the morning to do.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I feel like when I start uni soon, it's going to be a big jump going from waking up at like 9 in the morning to waking up at like 6:30.
Yeah.
Hey, should we talk a little bit about who is going to be joining us next week on the show?
We can do that, yeah.
I just got to check my emails and make sure it hasn't been cancelled.
True, that would be unfortunate.
No, I think we're good. I think it is still all go. Sweet. My chair is so squeaky. Do you want to share with us who is going to be joining the show?
Okay, so Kiwi artist, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So Kiwi artist Prince is going to be joining us next week on episode 6. We're going to have a chat somewhere, if we find a studio that works. We're having a chat about probably whatever. Probably talk music, and I believe Prince has a new song
called Run.
So yeah, go stream Run by Prince. Next week you'll be able to hear whatever we chat about, which probably is not going to be just music. There'll be some other random topic we discuss, like we usually have on this podcast. So yeah,
we're fresh off the back of Benson Boone. As I say that was a week ago, but we went to Benson Boone last week. Thoughts?
Phenomenal. Like I've seen his music quite a lot, obviously, but I hadn't seen too much footage of like him playing live, and holy crap, he's a really good performer.
The notes, the vocal range.
The vocal range, he goes so high. He can do all the like flips and stuff, like unreal.
We'll put a little clip in here if you want to check it out.
I want you, I need you.
If you've just heard a sudden white noise coming through, that is my fan. Apparently it should be fine, but yeah, we'll see.
It is hot nowadays in the summer of New Zealand, even though we get rain in summer for whatever reason.
What's the temperature where you are?
I can be very specific and find out the temperature in this room. It's 22.5.
And I don't know what mine is because I don't own fancy technology that can do that.
I unfortunately am in the hottest room in this house. Like, compared to like my living room and literally everywhere else, it is just so much hotter in here. And I don't really know why.
Auckland compared to Taupo, really, really hot.
Yeah.
I'm used to always being cold, and like I hate being cold. I always hate being like, I'd prefer to be like really hot than cold. I mean, I don't know. It's sort of, I don't know. I feel like I say that, and then when it gets really hot, I'm like, no, I can't do this.
Yeah.
The other day, it was like insanely humid and stuffy in this room. I didn't even notice.
Wow.
Which is bad.
Yeah. I'm sure when I move to Wellington, it's gonna be like the opposite effect, where I'm used to it being really hot, and then when I move there, I'm gonna be like, oh my god, it's so cold all the time. It's weird.
I mean, Wellington's still pretty warm.
Yeah, but I think it's mainly it's gonna be a far less humid because there's just wind all the time. That'll be a huge change, which I think I'll prefer, because most of the time when it comes to like hot cold sort of stuff, I complain less about being cold than being hot, because cold you can just layer over and over. Exactly.
Yeah. I mean, as we were saying, Benson Boone.
Oh yeah.
When was that? Like 5 minutes ago?
In discussion, it was like 5 minutes ago, I think.
No, it was an amazing concert, and he does have a really incredible vocal range. Like, can't remember what song it was, but he started it with like an insanely high note.
And can you guess what it is?
It was ethereal.
Whoa. Did you see that he actually went around New Zealand and went down to like Matamata, where they've got the Hobbiton?
Yeah, I saw that on, I think it was his Instagram story, where he went to Hobbiton.
Hobbiton.
Hobbiton? What is it?
Hobbiton,
okay.
Hobbiton. Sorry. Hobbiton.
I've mispronounced so many things before. Like there was one time I pronounced Mitsubishi, like completely on accident.
Bishi.
Yeah, I don't know why I did, but just a brain fart.
Coming back to Hobbiton, sounds like Paddington, but for Lord of the Ring, not Lord of the Ring. Wait,
it's Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit.
Yeah, okay. Sorry, I think the fact that it's like in multiple movies confused me a bit. I mean, celebrities visiting Hobbiton is like, I feel like it's such a common thing, because it's like one of the things New Zealand is known for. Like Benson Boone visited Hobbiton last week, as well as Lizzo, when she was in New Zealand, also visited. And I remember, like, I think Sam Smith in around 2015 or something like that, heaps of celebrities have been to Hobbiton, and I've never been there.
Yeah, neither.
We should go.
What part of the country is it in? It's near Wellington, isn't it?
No, it's in Matamata, which is about halfway between Auckland and Taupo.
Oh, okay.
Probably about an hour and a half from here on the Hamilton.
I'll probably be driving somewhat near it because when I'm moving to Wellington, I'm driving from where I am to Taupo, then Wellington. So I'll probably drive.
You can get married at Hobbiton. Sorry.
You can get married there. I guess that would make sense if you're like really into Lord of the Rings.
I'll see how much Hobbiton costs. Are you 11 to 17?
No.
Could you pretend to be?
With how much facial hair I get, probably not.
Oh, actually, I am 17, so I could go for $60. Yeah, for you it'd be 120.
Damn.
Or maybe you could be an infant.
Yeah, with how short I am in comparison to you.
Hey, you said it. Your words.
Yeah,
not mine.
Yeah.
I'm also just gonna grab a box of tissues because my nose is running. So 2 seconds.
Interlude. Elevator music. Da, 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 da. Probably cut this out. This is necessary for the episode.
Hello, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Hey, let's come back to chatting a little bit about Benson Boone. As I say, and you say as well, amazing concert. It was at Spark Arena. It was, whatever that word you said was, ethereal.
Yep, ethereal.
Ambrosia. I don't know what you said, but I like ambrosia more.
Ambrosia? What does that even mean?
It's a pudding.
Oh, yeah.
Thing. I hope. Otherwise, I've just said something really stupid.
I was going to Google what that is to just confirm, but I don't know how to spell that in the slightest.
What was your favourite song Benson Boone did?
That's a great question. I mean, my favorite song of his is Be Someone, which he opened with.
I love that song.
It's a really good song. In terms of the show, that'd be really tricky. I did like the part where when he did, I believe it was in The Stars, where he asked everyone to have their phones off.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. I wanna remember that, but I have my phone off, so I don't. Did you see that girl in front of us who she was on FaceTime?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
I think I actually filmed it, and it was really funny. Just like, I think everybody behind us or around us in the crowd was getting a good laugh out of it. And then it was before the song where we were asked to put our phones away, and then she was just like, "Oh no!"
Yeah.
It was a really good concert. Would go again. 10 out of 10, or I'll say 9 out of 10 because I'm fussy about what I rate a 10 out of 10. So I'll say 9 out of 10.
Fair.
As you say and as I say, a very good concert. And we are not going to a concert on Friday, but we are going to Curtis Connor, who is a very famous comedian. And a funny one too. It's good when comedians are funny,
yes. Yeah, it's an important part.
It is, I've never really thought of it that way, but yeah, I'd agree with you. It is an important part to be funny as a comedian. Hence why I will never be a comedian.
I think you're funny.
Thank you. That took you too long to say.
I was trying to figure out how to word it.
I think you're funny. How do you overthink that?
I don't know.
I think you're funny. Have you caught up on Curtis Connor videos?
I haven't. I should do that though.
Yeah, that'd be a good idea because he's funny.
This actually bringing the topic to Benson and Curtis Connor. I remember before the concert started, we were talking about Curtis, and you showed me, which video was it again? It was something along the lines of like a bully.
Oh yeah, it was an MTV show where they go and like beat up your bully for you.
We were watching that just on the floor in Spark Arena, which was really funny. Because I'm sure people walking past are like, what are they doing?
As you were holding my phone and watching it, there was this someone like looking over your shoulder watching it on my phone.
Oh really?
It's pretty funny. A great concert, and I'm sure Curtis Connor is going to be a good show, a great show, and I'm actually I cannot wait for it.
Yeah.
And I need to see what time it is and how long the show goes for so I can work out whether I'm allowed to drive myself home or not.
Where is it?
I think it's in Old Tier Square.
Yeah, it's or at least close to it.
I mean, last time I was there, I had a seagull steal my dinner, I'm still hungry from that dinner because my hunger carries on.
Yep.
Oh, we need to do song of the show.
Oh, true. Wait, that's my pick, isn't it?
Yeah, let's do song of the show. Your choice. Go. Hit us. Song of the show.
Last time it was my choice. I did a selfish choice of a song off my album that had come out, like near that time. I do have another album out by the time this episode will be out, so stream FDA Savage Frame Memories. But I think I'm gonna pick something that isn't mine, that is from a recent album from FKA Twigs, Eusexua, specifically the song Sticky. I've been listening to it a lot the past couple days. It's very cool. It's a very interesting album as well. It has a soundscape I haven't really heard that much before. Like, it has a mix of like trancey sort of stuff as well as some more like dark pop kind of stuff. Very sad lyrics in places, but very, very powerful.
You've got upcoming music on the way. Tell us about that.
I had a lot of music coming out, but by the time this episode's out, I would have released my third album, Framed Memories, which is
Whoa.
a very special album. Well, all of my albums are, but Framed Memories is quite like important because it has my favorite song titled Framed Memories that I've ever made, which also has a really cool video that would be out as well. And the video is also part of a album visualizer film thingy that I've made, which is a 3.5 hour long thing that is like visualizers and music videos for every song, which is like this big storyline about a relationship with a friend of mine who I was originally in love with, but then it turned into this whole other thing. So on the 21st of February, I'm pretty sure it will be my film titled D Volume 1 to 3.
Nice. That sounds actually really cool. I mean, tech chat is always fun, right?
Yeah.
I feel like we are such nerds in the sense that when we were at Benson Boone, we're in the mosh pit on the floor, and our idea of a good place to be for the concert was not at the front of the mosh pit. It was next to the sound and lighting desks.
Yes. We got in somewhat early compared to most people, and we had the opportunity to be like somewhat in like the middle of the mosh, but I knew by the time that it all like filled up, we would just be like crowded, kind of stuck, and it would be awkward to get in and out of the floor, like if we needed to like go get a drink or something. So
yeah,
I was like, let's go by the sound, because one, it'd be fun to look at that, and if we need to get out a bit easier, I feel like that'll be safer than being submerged with a bunch of hyper women
and their boyfriends.
Yes, and their boyfriends,
who are probably also hyper, because who doesn't have ADHD these days? That was a joke, because that is a thing. That's a thing that people get mad about, so I'm going to redact that. It's like there's people who say everybody is on the autism spectrum, which I don't think that's true,
no,
as far as I know.
It's like,
based on my humble autistic opinion.
I'm probably going to be completely wrong about this, so I'll only
don't worry, me too.
fact check myself, but I think only like 10% of the world population has some sort of neurodivergency. I'm not 100% sure if I'm right. I know it's like somewhat of a small number, but still means like a lot of people.
It is about 15 to 20%.
Oh, okay.
That covers everything from autism to ADHD to dyslexia, and the list goes on.
Yeah. I don't have any official diagnosis, but I know my mom has ADHD, and I'm like, a lot of people in my family have neurodivergent like traits. So I'm sure I have many of the things. I just don't know what they are. I do plan to get it checked at some stage when I can.
I have enough ADHD diagnoses for the both of us. I got diagnosed twice.
Damn.
Story time. So first time I was 5, and I was like too young to go on, I don't know, I had asthma and other medical issues and stuff, so I wasn't able to go on Ritalin. But for some reason, my diagnosis got lost in the medical system in New Zealand or something along those lines. And I had to get diagnosed again when I was about 12 so I could get medicated for it. Hey, should we wrap it up there?
Sure, I went on a huge tangent.
Oh, no, it's good. We might actually get to, I don't know, our average episode length is like 17 minutes. So thank you so much for listening today. I'm going to do the outro this time because how about you sing in the background while I do the outro?
Okay. What do I sing? I could sing my own song.
No, you know that song too well. It's more fun to do a song you don't know extremely well.
Oh, God.
How about Pink Pony Club?
I barely know Pink Pony Club, like, off my head.
Thank you so much for listening. Sam isn't going to sing for us because I'm going to talk for... Oh, he is. Okay.
No, that's all I'm doing.
Pink Pony Club. All right, thanks for listening. Goodbye.
Adios.